Hey, pre-notification gang. Yep, I got to watch the end of Moki's run there. A big one. What do you think of Dead Island 2? Very average. Moist meter will be up tomorrow. But yeah, just a very, very average game. It was alright though. I didn't hate it or anything. Thanks to the resub. Hot Ham and Fledge. And Colin. And the resub Otis and Buggies. And the resub Thunder, Moanful, and Hydrogen. You watching Tank vs. Ryan? Nah. I'll just watch the highlights of it afterwards. Thanks, Resub Albino. And Drain in the 5 gift subs booty call. The 5 gift subs Virtue. Thank you for that. And the resub Onray. You see the Twitch Crossbow incident? Oh my god, yeah. That was so wild. Here, hold on. Where's one that doesn't have a picture? I guess this is fine. It's blurred out. Thanks to Tier 1 Phil and Tier 1 Vine and the resub Wallopew, Dream, and Rogue. And have fun. Thanks to the bits, bro. Thanks to gift sub Snow. And Tier 1 Maritza. I did cover the Tolkien lawsuit for Rings of Power. It's on the second channel. Is the resub go easy? Who won the Ryan vs. Tank fight? Hasn't started yet. I think it's about to. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure it's about to start. Thanks, resub Toaster and Weeb. Not sure, Akonome. Did you watch Moki do the Doki? I did. I got to watch him go to work. That was wild. Thanks the resub Blue and Geef. Why is this bannable? Getting shot with a crossbow for a Twitch stunt counts as self-harm. You see in the Lakers versus Grizzlies game right now? Nah, someone in chat said it's 20 or 38-9, which is crazy. $42-15 right now. Holy shit. Thanks to give sub Phil. And the resub kibbles. No, I don't think this will be a permaban or anything. I don't think so. Thanks to give sub Amunos. This was wondering when the next speedrun bounty would be on stream today. I'm really fucking trying. Exodus from the Earth was just too good. I think we found like an extremely good one too early, and I'm just not thrilled to like get a stinker. Like if I choose one that's not as cool, it'll feel really underwhelming. I know I'm just gonna have to settle at some point though, so I would say within 2 weeks at the very least, or at the very latest. I'll just end up settling. Thanks, resub shot well. I did see that tweet, Butter. It was pretty hype. I did see the new Halo 2 3K bounty. That's pretty hype. Thanks to resub Grease. And tier 1 Toasty. What's the sex therapy ads? Exhibits arrow. What is sex therapy? Thanks to resub Doey. Well, that's good to hear then, Arrow. Glad I had a good ending. Thanks to resub Stooge. What's the sex therapy Twitch ads? Twitch is having sex therapy ad? What the fuck is sex therapy? Like for couples? A sex therapist is a licensed healthcare provider who helps you address any emotional or mental roadblocks that are causing or are related to sexual issues. Okay. I feel like this would just be covered under therapy, like, in general. But I guess if you want, like, a highly trained specialist. Weird place to be advertising it on Twitch. Is it specifically sex therapy? It's an audiobook about it. So it's not even going to a sex therapist, it's reading a book about it? Well, that's weird. Can't stop getting that ad on Twitch. Holy shit. Thanks to the resub Gaming, Flound, J-Money, E-Girl, Lamisa, Reflex, and your boy. And Anthony. No, like I said, I don't think there's going to be a permaban. It's official Duck Studios. It's a channel I think most of you have probably heard of in some capacity. I don't remember the context for it, but basically what happened is the cameraman went into a closet, closed the door, and they shot a crossbow at it. Obviously, it pierced right through the door and into his abdomen. Now, luckily, they didn't put a tip on it, so it didn't fucking kill him, but it did pierce him and they got banned for it. Fucking crazy. And they were drunk. Yeah, sounds about right. I don't know how anyone would have thought that the door would stop a fucking crossbow bolt, even without a tip. There was no world where it was just gonna ricochet off of that door. It's a closet door. That shit's made out of, like, construction paper. There's the Prime Slouch and the Bits Anthony. Kind of Anthony. Oh, nice. I didn't even know this part. Conversation began with him asking his chat whether or not they thought the bolt would go through the door, letting his chat vote on it. Despite most of them saying yes, and he himself saying the door was toast if it got shot by the bolt, they sent Joey behind the door anyway and shot at him. Nice. I guess that's good. He wasn't, like, surprised. Maybe this was like a premeditated murder attempt. Is the guy alright? Yeah, he's fine. They didn't have the tip on it, so he just got like a moderately deep puncture. It didn't like fully penetrate or anything. What if it went in his butthole and out his pee-pee? Finally, a real intellectual asking the hard-hitting questions. Thanks to the gift sub. RA and the Prime Wave and the resub Sparlight. Was there blood? Yeah. Did he have to get major surgery? No, like I said, they didn't have the tip on it, so it didn't like fully penetrate. If they did put the tip on it, he would have probably fucking died. A shot to the abdomen from a fucking crossbow. What a way to go out. He's the recent hooligan. Oh, true, yeah. Like the couple that tried to stop a desert eagle using an encyclopedia. He's a tier 1 mini. If it had the tip on it, would have went smooth through the door like butter. Oh, you haven't seen the clip then, because it goes smooth through the door like butter without the tip. It's a fucking crossbow. It had no problem going through a closet door. Closet doors, you can, like, accidentally break if you open it normally. Like, a crossbow bolt was always going to pierce through that. Thanks to the Prime Rebel. And the resub Jig. Yeah, of course. I've heard of both of those. Bro got wall banged and got a hit marker. Not wrong. He was very close to having a major problem here. I still can't believe that shit. The thought process is wild. Musket? Yeah, maybe they should try a musket next. Can a musket penetrate a closet door? We'll send Joey inside to try it out. Thanks to the give sub highest in the resub mic and the prime subject and Santos. How many doors does it take to stop a crossbow from killing my friend? That's like an old school Mr. Beast video. Honestly, that'd be kind of hype. Like, if Joey's up for it, he could just double down on this. Maybe he could train himself to have an immunity to crossbow bolts. Like, he's already got a taste of it. His body's adapting. So now maybe they send him behind 2 doors and they shoot the crossbow and see the kind of damage there and just see if his skin is getting thicker. Kind of like how ninjas used to train with small doses of poison to build up an immunity. He could do that for crossbows. And then pretty soon he can storm any castle without fear. Thanks, the resub, Aussie. And Dominic. No, I said, I don't know if you're the same person, Milk, but yeah, I've been saying I'm gonna watch Bricky's videos on 40k. Thanks, the resub. Ava and tier 1 swag. Have you seen that clip of the clutch and pop-off from CSGO in Brazil earlier today? Yeah, that was fucking great. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Brazilian crowds get super hype, but only for their teams. The second their teams leave, they're the most disrespectful fans. They all get up and leave. I think it was... When was the last major there? I think it was 2 majors ago. I can't quite recall. But after the last Brazilian team got eliminated, Grand Finals was a fucking wasteland. There was nobody left. It's so upsetting. So that pop-off on the Brazilian fans was so nice. That had me pumping my fists. I was like, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Flex on them. Thanks to the Bits Milk. Same thing happened with Glover in the UFC. Is that the fighter that retired in like an empty arena in Brazil? Because he had fallen off, so they stopped supporting him, so no one showed up to his last fight? Or am I getting him mixed up with, what was his name, Teixeira? Can't recall. It's the same person. Was Glover his name? Or his nickname? I don't remember his nickname being Glover. Though it has been a long time now. Oh, Glover Lucas. What? It's not even his nickname. It's like his actual name. Wait, what the fuck? Holy shit. That just blew my mind. Well then. Thanks to resub Dab. And the Bits Digital. Thanks to the resub Galactus. You try the Mage Seeker? Can't say I have. In his last fight, he lost by a very slim margin, and all the crowd left while he was on the octagon announcing his retirement. Yeah, I knew that he, like, retired in an empty arena. I didn't know the whole story around it. He's a bit swag. And the bits digital and resub beard. DB Cooper was found. Yeah, I know. And he's in the Florida Man music video we're dropping this week. Thanks to the resub, Ophelia. I don't know why anyone's surprised they got banned for this. I've seen like 4 people say, why did he get banned? Gone are the days of being able to shoot our friends with crossbows, I guess. God damn it. What happened to a free country? We can't just shoot each other with crossbows anymore. It's all gone to the birds now. You guys know, like, this shit's happened quite a bit. You guys remember, can't remember his name, but I think he was with Soar. He brought out a loaded gun on stream while drunk, cocked it, and immediately just blasted a hole into his wall, into his fucking family room or whatever. He got banned for life on that, and no one even got hurt there, but it was just a recklessly dangerous action that he got banned for. This time, someone actually just got fucking shot with a crossbow. Yep, a good desk pop. Yeah, a classic desk pop. This was like 2 years ago. Yeah, he shot his G Fuel. Yeah, he fucking executed it. Thanks to 5 gift subs, Pirate. Appreciate that. And the tier 1 milk. He was drinking from a shoe. It's called a shoey, you swine. And yeah, like I said, he was drunk and then blasted a desk pop, which was crazy. But yeah, this isn't like an isolated incident. This shit's been enforced for a long time. You shoot somebody on stream, you usually face repercussions. Thank you for the 10 gift subs, Pirate. Thank you for the generosity. Thank you for that, Pirate King. Carl Reamer? Might have been. I just remember it was a member of SOAR, I'm pretty sure. I'll double check. Yep, SOAR Carl. He's a resub Cubelios in Flanders in Blunt. God, Jesus Christ. Thank you, Pirate King. God damn, man. Thank you for the generosity tonight. Really appreciate it. Please watch the new Shoddy Wanna Fuck music video. Can't. And I've already seen it. There's too much ass shaking for Twitch. Is it bits Russian? I guess kinda Russian. Yeah, Shoddy Wanna Fuck is like one of the internet best songs. That shit goes so hard. It's timeless. And another fucking 10 drop. Goddamn Pirate King, thank you, man. And of course I'm watching new Demon Slayer season. Thanks a gift Subzilla. Oh my god, and the 25 gift subs username is cringe. Thank you for that, man. Appreciate the generosity. And the resub tattooed. Thank you, cringe. I know the Twilight TV series got me hyped. I'm gonna try and find a way to apply. There's gotta be a way just to toss my headshot and resume onto their desk somewhere. I don't need a big role, just a role. I'll take any role, no matter the size. Thanks for the resubcast. Appreciate that. You see that new bill they're pushing in Pennsylvania that would allow school nurses to administer medical marijuana? Oh man, wait, what? They're about to have their own plug in-house? No, I can't say I've seen that. Oh wow. Pennsylvania State Representative Malcolm says he plans to introduce a bill that would allow the school nurse to administer medical marijuana. Damn. Where was that 15... Well, Jesus, no, I'm pretty old now. 20 years ago. Is it Tier 1 Pythonico and Tier 1 Vengeance? Oh, I'm all caught up digital. Thanks to the Prime Birdie. The reset BKF. Weren't you 20 years ago? Yeah. But when I hear school nurse, I think of like actual elementary school. I don't think my middle school even had a school nurse. It might have. But like the last time I can even recall a school nurse was actually elementary school. I remember once in I remember once I got to middle school and high school, anytime there was like an issue, they'd usually just have your parents come pick you up and take you to someone. But maybe I just don't remember. Thanks to the resub Banada and the Prime Tamri. Also have to keep in mind that my school was very, very small. My graduating class was 32, so maybe we just saved a few dollars on the bottom line by not having a school nurse. What if there's a medical emergency? Get your ass to the hospital. Like, what do you mean? We didn't have any medical emergencies, but I imagine that's how it would have been handled. Like, for example, when I broke my wrist, I was in my freshman year of high school and I broke my wrist playing wiffle ball because one of the kids' dads fucking squared up on first base and then blasted me like he was about to win the fucking World Series. So I broke my wrist. And what the school told me to do was go to the hospital. So my parents had to come pick me up and take me to the hospital. There wasn't like a nurse or anything. The other dad didn't drive you? Man, fuck no. That dad was probably too busy celebrating like he had just blocked a shot in basketball or something. That man was probably wiggling his finger, busting out a boogie or something. That guy took it so seriously. I would be surprised if he spit on me. And I just blacked out from pain and don't remember. Thanks for resub, Tim Purry, Chris in the Prime Starve. I don't think so, Digital. Did you play Ghostwire? I did. I beat it on stream. I just didn't really like it. That'd be huge, Russian. Yeah. Let's watch the Tank Garcia fight. Nah, this ain't kick. I can't watch it. I'm trying to stay updated though. I've got like live updates pulled up here. He is for sure, Timbo. Thanks to the resub, Nick. Already finished that island too. Finished it this afternoon. Thanks for that, Cannoli. Thanks for the resub, man. Thanks for the bits, Juice. Yeah, all the Dead Island VODs will be up on the channel later. The Moist Charlie clips. First one's already up. I think the Prime Moraes. Almost time for Redfall. Oof. When does that come out? I'll try it, but it doesn't look very good. Yeah, it comes out in 2 weeks. This is the vampire game. This one. The 30 FPS game. Well, 30 FPS for a console. Thanks to the resub, Fox First. Seen the trailer for the new Peter Pan? No. Thanks to resub, Master Chief. What's it called? Is it just called Peter Pan? Is it Peter Pan and Wendy? Whoops. I just don't care. This is gonna be another fucking lame Disney live action. They're all the same. Unless this one looks especially bad. Exhibits Digital. I don't even remember a live action with Robin Williams for Peter Pan. What the fuck? Thanks to resub guy in the back. And Tier 1 Celeste and Tier 1 Dreamer. You've never seen Hook? It's not ringing any bells, I'll look. 1991 Hook. I don't think I ever saw this. Oh, actually, maybe I did. Is this the movie where there's that scene where the girl's like, "It's a thimble. You've never seen a thimble?" I don't know why that's like the only scene that sticks out to me. Is that this movie? That is the one? Okay. Then yeah, I've seen it at some point and remember like actually nothing about it. Voice crack. Nothing about it aside from the thimble. It has a 29% on Rotten Tomatoes. It seems like a beloved movie though. Critics must have fucking hated it for some reason. I think it's Tier 1. Ridesy? The Prime Bro Dude in the resub face. Hook's the one where the kid rolls down the stairs. That's not ringing any bells. Like I said, I really just kind of remember the thimble thing. Thanks, resub dangerous. And the bits arefum. My favorite Nintendo moment, someone posted a 3D model of Bowser's dick on Patreon and Nintendo copyright claimed it. Because copyright only covers the likeness of a character, not their name. This means Nintendo claimed it was in fact Bowser's dick. Amen. It's about time. Thanks, resub Trav. Warner Bros. Claimed Meat Canyon's Wabbit season. Oh, yeah. You know, they're bringing Homelander to Fortnite. Long overdue. Everyone's going to Fortnite eventually. The librarian from my elementary school will probably make an appearance there at some point. Thanks, resub Spazity. I am excited for Jedi Survivor. Thanks, resub Zed. And the resub Nishi. Any bad games tonight? Probably not. I was thinking about doing X Defiant, but I know the beta's or the playtest, whatever it is about to close, so I'll probably just wait for the next one. Thanks to Prime Emily. They extended it. Oh, did they? I thought it was supposed to close. They must have just extended it then. There's a Street Fighter 6 demo. That is true. I just don't really like demos, man. I just don't. I'd really rather just wait for the whole game. Very rarely does a demo get me like excited for the game. Usually it just makes me like more concerned. Thanks for the resub, RJ. Hope you feel better soon, 10K. Thanks for the bits of digital and sweet. Of course I'm gonna stream all of Jedi Survivor when it comes out. You hear about the high schooler that slept with 2 of his teachers at once? No, I haven't heard that, but there seems to be a real rise in teachers fucking their students. I don't know what the fuck is going on with that shit, but it is foul. Thanks to the Prime Wexler. I think it's just getting called out more. I don't know about that though. Maybe it is. Maybe it's just because we have so much access to information, we're seeing more about it now. Thanks to resub. Exum. Moist meter for Dead Island 2 will be up in the morning. In the bits, Tori. All my band teachers were with students like 20 years ago. That doesn't make it okay, man. And it sounds like you went to a real bad institution there. What the fuck? You played Diablo 4? Yeah, I actually really enjoyed the beta. So I'll play it when it comes out. Someone said Garcia just got knocked down. Did he? I don't see any reports of that on the live updates yet. Oh, no, yep. Tank dropped Ryan in the second round, but it seems he's recovered. He's the prime Aegon. You play any Advance Wars back in the day? Not really. Thanks for resub Megap. Did I get a free check mark on Twitter? No, I made a whole video talking about that. Though I guess if he's actually just giving them out for free now, I can safely cancel that shit. And then still be able to do my due diligence of research. Save $8. Exhibits Jane Digital. Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster dropped. I don't know what Final Fantasy Pixel is. It's 1 through 6 remastered. Oh. Thanks to Prime DJ. And the resub Vin. Alright, I'm gonna go say goodnight to Tiana real quick. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Thanks, Prime Binge. 2 gift subs, Muppet, and the resub Jeff and Cosmic. And the resub Olivia. And the Prime Damien. And tier 1 Squeaks and resub TJ and Mercurius. See about the WWE wrestler that stole millions of dollars. No, let's see. This? Oh my god. Nothing makes me leave a website faster than forcing me to disable ad block just to read shit. Oh my god, back to back. Holy lord. Okay, here. Faces more than a dozen charges and stealing millions of dollars from the Temporary Assistance for Needy Families Anti-Poverty Program. Wow. That's especially evil. Not only did he steal millions or whatever, he stole it from a program that was dedicated to trying to help underprivileged families. Thanks, resubs Sino and the gift sub Vin and gift sub Sino. Wow, wait. 5 years is the minimum here? For stealing millions of government funds? Wait, what? That's so much less than I thought. I thought they'd throw the book at him. Fucking with the government's money? 5 to 20? Damn, that's crazy. I thought he'd be so much more fucked. Especially since it's more than a dozen charges. Oh, wait, whoa, cameo. Former NFL quarterback Brett Favre is among those implicated in the larger scandal. It all comes full circle. Classic Favre L. You didn't hear about this? We read about Brett Favre's scandal, what, a month or two ago? But I didn't realize that there was even more to it with other people doing similar shit. I thought it was just isolated to Brett Favre being a piece of shit. It was 20 years for each wire fraud count. Oh. I see. For each wire fraud count. Okay, that makes so much more sense. I missed the word each in there. Thanks to Prime Super. And the bits Russian, the resub Cruise, and Wrench. No real advice, Russian, just consistency is all you can control. Everything else will be just boil down to luck. Be careful, he's throwing out defamation lawsuits like crazy. Who? Favre or Ted? Is he? You're probably talking about Favre. That just sounds like a Brett Favre thing to do. Yeah. Yeah, he is. Brett Favre files defamation lawsuit against Shannon Sharp. Pat McAfee and Shad White over the welfare fraud case. Actually, I think we touched on this briefly as well when we talked about it last time because chat said the same thing. Another common Farvel. Thanks, Resub Jorge. He was a great QB. He was until he overstayed his welcome. Man was like fucking 90 years old and like a wrinkly prune out there, and he went out sad. And he had another scandal on his way out too with the cheerleaders. Like, this guy could not stop being a piece of shit for even a second. And he's just an ancient fossil too. Found your next MWL storyline. True. Beautiful penis, though. I don't think I've ever seen his dick pic, actually. At least if I have, it certainly wasn't memorable. Thanks, the resub, Koi. Never heard of that one either, Koi. Who holds the record for most interceptions, Marino? Either Marino or Favre, I guess. I didn't know Marino was super well known for interceptions, but I remember Favre was towards the end of his career. Oh no, it's not. It's some quarterbacks I've never heard of before. Wait, this can't be right though. Oh, okay, I see what went wrong here. It's Brett Favre. It's Brett Favre by a wide margin, actually. Brett Favre by like over 60. Thanks, the resub Komodo. In the prime Moiferin and the resub Soldier. Remorse, Profit, and gift sub Solid. You see the Justice League Cross Ruby thing? Heard about it, haven't seen it though. As a wild crossover. Keeping up with the NBA playoffs? Loosely. Warriors were taking some fat L's. Were they? I know the Grizzlies were behind, what, 42-15 like 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago? Did you read the Scalpers struggling to sell PS5s as stocks become more normal? I did see that headline. That was good news. Here, I'll pull up a happy story. You'll love to see that. If only GPUs could stop skyrocketing. Well, yeah. You ever gonna get out of Plat in Rocket League? I don't know, maybe. I'm just not very good. I'll probably stay in Plat. Hating on people for making money, I say fuck streamers. Ah, so you're a scalper. Scalpers are like the only group that everyone unanimously hates together, no matter what. You're literally, you're scamming people. Your profession is scamming, extorting. Like, you don't have to pay streamers anything, it's just free entertainment. But if you're a scalper, your entire job is to literally squeeze as much money out of desperate people as possible who are trying to get their hands on whatever you're scalping. Scalpers are actually like the only profession everybody hates. Brother, you got no friends anywhere, I'll tell you right now. Scalpers are scum. Thanks for the bits, JT. Garcia got KO'd? Oh, no shot. Really? I really thought Garcia would win. Oh, fuck. Oh, he got him with the body shots? Oof. Thanks, Resub Skeleton. Desperate people, if you're that desperate, I don't know if you should be buying a PS5. Yeah, bah humbug. Fuck all the kids that really wanted the console for Christmas but couldn't get it because so many scalpers were too busy gouging it. You're a hero. Whatever you gotta do to tell yourself, man. Godspeed to you. Hopefully you can never peddle your 50 PS5s that you're sitting on in your living room right now. Thanks to the resub skeleton, Cody, and tier 1 Kinzo. Is this guy really trying to defend himself? Yeah. Thanks to Bits Cat. And the resub Jaeger. Tank 1 TKO 7th round. I know. I just read. I'm actually very surprised. Maybe I bought too deeply into the Garcia hype. He's a tier 1 sword. Body hit was a liver hit. Bro, those body shots will get you. Thanks the resub Doug and the 5 gift subs Thunder. Thank you, Thunder. Appreciate that, man. You're just mad I merged you on Yu-Gi-Oh so many times. I don't even know if that's the same guy. I've only ever bought my cards from local game stores, though, to support the local game shops. So I promise you, assuming that's even the same guy, which I don't think it is, probably just bait, I've never bought from, like, an individual. Except for, like, 2 cards I had to get on eBay. But everything else just went to local game shops. Thanks to give sub Kinzo and the resub Hexic. Soon though, Jay. I imagine the prices will come down. Thanks to resub Sandy. I know, man. Tank's kind of nuts. Wasn't he facing charges like 2 months ago? What was that again? Hold on, I want to look that up. This is totally irrelevant to the fight, but someone just brought up how he's even fighting, and I didn't have an answer, because I do remember he was like facing some serious charges for some shit. Did they get dropped? Thanks to tier 1 duck. Davis pleads guilty to hit and run charges in Maryland, and the sentencing is set for May 5th. Oh, it's just, it hasn't come around yet. So he had plenty of time to get another oorah in here before the sentencing. He's the prime Jackson, the resub, you know me. And the bits of insanity and prime Saturn. I'm not sure, Vin. Not very good. Yeah, Davis won. Liver shot. Apparently, I haven't seen the clip yet. I'd like to. What does he give subjects? Oh, here we go. Oh, what? I didn't even see the shot. It was so quick. Yeah, they're saying it's a sort of anticlimactic KO. Where is it? Oh, I see. Yeah, I saw it. That was just like a really quick strike. Thanks to resub real estate and the give subjects. Show us? Well, I obviously can't do that. It's on Twitter though. That's where I just saw it on Showtime Boxing. Delayed reaction because your body has to process it. Yeah. Well, no, not only that, I just didn't even see the strike. Tank just threw it out so fucking quick, I didn't even see it. Thanks, resub Deadpool and Sad Boy. When did this happen? Oh, just now. Thanks, resub Red. I already finished Dead Island 2. Finished it this afternoon. Thanks, Resub Mayo. You should have watched the come up. I wasn't home for it. I got to see Moki's run though at the end. I got to watch all of it. Well, not the entire run, but like the end of the run. You hear about the Frank Ocean scandal for Coachella? Was it a scandal? It was just kind of underwhelming, right? I don't know if it was a scandal. He's not playing the second weekend. Is that not normal? Play one weekend and not the other? I don't know. Never really been to a big music festival aside from like what was it, Sunset Music Festival like 7 years ago. No, that makes sense, Jay. Yeah, there's also not a whole ton of reason to get one right now. People paid for two and he's not refunding. Is that on him or Coachella? I don't really know, man. It's on him 100%. Then he should give back the money that people paid to see him for the second weekend if he's not going to be there. If you're watching, Frank, do the right thing. No, I haven't seen that, Mac. Thanks, Resub Gucci. And the Resub Mike. Dylan Brooks got ejected for punching LeBron in the balls. On purpose? Did he get down there like Johnny Cage and do a split uppercut? I can't imagine it was intentional. I'll look it up. Sure. He was ejected after receiving a flagrant for his hit to LeBron. I give him a little sack tap. Oh, and don't act like you've never been to high school or something, LeBron. It's a little sack tappy. We all been there. Rub some dirt in it. Man's acting like he just got shot. That is egregious, though. Jesus Christ. That didn't look intentional. No, I disagree. That absolutely does look intentional. 100%. What? I did see that, Milk. Show it. But I can't show it. It's not on the official NBA channel yet. It's just on Twitter. I'll describe it. LeBron James goes behind the back. Brooks extends an arm and fucking sack taps him very hard. Like, it doesn't even seem like he's playing for the ball. He doesn't have his hand out or anything. He actually has his hand in sack tap position. So he nuts him. Man's treating LeBron's sack like a speed bag. Yeah. I did see that. It was very cool, Moy. Thanks to the resub flip. Yep, we were just talking about the Ryan Garcia fight. I know, the liver shot planted him. Thanks to the resub Meruim and Alchemist. Did you already see the Unrecord trailer? Yes, I've already seen the Unrecord trailer. It was very cool, and now there's also a horror game that got announced. It all looks very nice. I am also impressed, just like everybody else.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
There's your sub Josh and the Prime Cheese. What horror game? I don't remember what it's called, but there's another one just like this. Instead of being a shooter, it's a horror game. Is it Paranormal Tales? Maybe that's what it's called. I saw it on Twitter. Reminds me of the old Jurassic Park game with the insane physics. Jurassic Park Trespasser. That's what it was called. Thanks, resub. Tie. This game is realistic, holy. Yeah, I mean, it's a power-up Unreal 5. I already answered that, Moy. I did see that. I thought it was cool.
Where the fuck is Oscar?
There's a video showing it's not fake by generating in random spots and blasting everywhere. Yeah, I saw that. I saw their response to people claiming it was fake footage. Who wants to play a shooter this realistic it just becomes uncomfortable? I've seen that take from a few people, and I actually completely understand where that's coming from. Because this looks like actual footage. And the people you're shooting look like real people. It looks like a fucking snuff film. So I do get it. I don't know if I fully agree with it, but I understand the perspective. Reminds me of Hardcore Henry. A little bit. Didn't people say the same shit 20 years ago? Yeah. And they'll continue to say it as things continue to evolve. But this one, it's not like 20 years ago. 20 years ago, it's like, these graphics are too realistic, and there's like fucking 3 polygons for Lara Croft's tits or whatever. This is indistinguishable from real life for most people. I mean, maybe not this shot in particular, because of things like this kind of giving it away. But on the whole, if you just saw this footage, you'd think you're watching either a movie like Hardcore Henry or real footage. So it is a little different this time around, I'd say. Hey, Andrew, because it's literally photogrammetry, I think. I actually don't know shit about photogrammy. Makes a tier 1 S14, the Prime Walter. How long until the hatred devs make something fucked up with this type of gameplay? That's something that could absolutely happen. Yeah, I've seen the Killer Bean game. It's just not out yet. Thanks, the bits mellowed. I feel like we've watched that before, Mellow. I can't remember though. Ever gonna moist meter Evil Dead Rise? Already did. Media outlets are definitely gonna come after this game saying it makes killers. Well, they come after that for actually every game and everything ever. It's just this one is going to be a little more controversial because it looks so realistic. Thanks a resub, Onion. Happy birthday, Vert. You think it should be rated AO? Is that some perspective people are tossing around? Because that was something I was considering as well. Like when I read Train's take in particular, I was like, it's not a bad point. Like I do understand the point he's making. So I was thinking like, would it be something that would be an adults only game? I was like, maybe. I just don't know. Because I feel like you can't shelter people from art. The second you do that, it makes things much worse. And if someone is going to play this game and then translate it to real world violence, that person had a predisposition to that kind of shit anyway and needed more parental guidance. And I wouldn't really put that on the game's shoulders, really. Same way if they made a game that's super realistic and it was all about driving, I wouldn't then expect a kid to go out there and start doing like ramps off a tow truck or anything in the real world. But it is just so realistic that for a kid in particular, it will be indistinguishable from real life to them. So I wonder what kind of effect that would have on their perspective on everything in the world. That I don't know. Why would a kid play an M game? Brother, why even... You already know the answer to that question. You played M games when you were a kid too, I bet. Once you reach like 12 years old, your parents will just get you any game or whatever. Fucking 6-year-olds are the main demographic for Call of Duty these days. That's M. I don't know what the difference is between a movie like Friday the 13th and a realistic looking video game. You're not controlling the movie, is the difference. But, I mean, there's probably arguments you could make for a movie that crosses a line or something as well. I'm sure that could extend there. I haven't really seen that before, but I'm sure you could probably make a compelling argument in that territory. Not Friday the 13th, though. You need something more realistic than that. He's a prime Howard and Matt. I don't think it'll be a big topic until these games get gory. Well, you're just wrong. It's already a big topic now, and the games aren't even existing yet. You're a little off the mark on that timeline. Your Mayan calendar needs some calibration. Wait till we get those realistic AI acting NPCs. Oh my god. Yeah, you remember that story we read about how they're using AI to do like really well-written side characters in big games in order to take the load off the writers? The grunt throwaway work. They're having AI just write the lines. Imagine in a game like this, you have like the bad guys, you know, like pleading with you, giving like really compelling stories. Like, please, oh my god, the gang boss Bill, he made all these promises, and my family just really needed the money. Please spare me. Like really fucking heartstring tugging shit. You just blast them with the Glock, and it just all looks so real. Oh, that'll be a wild combo. Wait till they also know all your data so they can customize their pleas based on your personality. Oh, we're getting so deep. Yeah, so imagine same scenario. You shoot the gun out of the terrorist's hands. He's like, oh god. He tries to beg for mercy. Oh, please. Leader Cliff made all these promises, and then he like the game's already gone through your entire Twitter page and sees where you lie on a lot of like hot topics. He's like, my wife was she was considering an abortion, and we couldn't pay for it, and gang boss Cliff came in, and I mean, come on, man, you have to understand, like really fine tuning it to you, the player. Fucking crazy. Thanks to resub Kakami and Alex and Mortician. The resub Psycho. That'd be some Black Mirror shit. Yeah, I wouldn't even... At that point, I'd start getting confused. I'm out here playing... Shit, I don't even... rough, tough McShooty, and all of a sudden, one of the guys I'm about to put down like a rabid animal starts pleading with me and's like really agreeable on things I like. He's like, oh man, I love Courage the Cowardly Dog. Do you like that show? Charles, I know it's you behind the controller. Please, spare me, brother. No, God. I also love chicken Alfredo. Please, Charlie, God. Then I'd start crying. I'd be going through a PTSD episode about to put this man down for the sake of the mission. I just subbed to you, Charlie, please. No, don't do this. Not after Moist Esports just got a huge W with Moki winning. Charlie, no. Don't soil it. Let me live. Thanks to resub Seam. No, I haven't seen that yet, Seam. Imagine if they insert our loved ones into the games. That is top tier shit right there. But they put them in like the worst positions ever. Like the people you're hunting are your loved ones, so you get to the final boss fight and it's your fucking sister or something. Grandma comes scooting in on the wheelchair. And it's like a really emotional cutscene. I think the resub gears. Yeah, there's a lot of wild shit that that games are really getting down. It's getting intense. Is he Soldier Boy back on Twitch? Yes, I got unbanned. I did see that. Thanks the bits coffee. Yep, finished that island this afternoon. Pretty short game. Thanks to the resub. Bala. You do the side content. I only did like 5 or 6 missions. They were very bad. They were not fun side missions at all. Any other games you're looking forward to? Jedi Survivor. Comes out in, what, 6 days? 5 days? Something. What would you do if Nardwar interviewed you and pulled out a VHS copy of your old YouTube backlog? I'd actually go ballistic. I would give Nardwar anything he'd want for the rest of his fucking life. Like anything he'd need. Use me as a fucking footstool. Like, that'd be unreal. I also feel like somehow Nardwar might be able to do it too, which is crazy. Things are resub Zon and Zorik and Juan. Hire him as a private eye. I just don't think it's possible. I'm pretty sure it is an impossible task. I don't think there's anyone in the world that could do it. YouTube themselves doesn't have it, so I don't think anyone could. You'd have to somehow find someone that 13 years ago saved every single video I uploaded. And I don't think there's a single person on the planet that did that. Or a service that logged every piece of content on the platform, which I don't think they did. There's a prime ace. I do not track that, Anthony. You watching Hell's Paradise? Yep, I'm all caught up. I like it. Thanks, Resub Garrett. Have you seen any of the Jedi Survivor gameplay? Nah, I'm going in pretty blind on it. I haven't really seen anything from it. Thanks to the Resub Galloway. Getting on PC or PS5? PC. I get everything on PC. Remnant 2 looking good. It does look pretty good. Haven't played X Defiant yet. From what I've seen, it looks pretty cool, though. Have you seen the little updates for Diablo 4? Uh-uh. You going to play the upcoming early access for Outlast Trials? I usually don't, man, so probably not, but we'll see. You see the guy who made The Shore made a new game called Heresies. No, I'll look it up, though. What's this? No idea. But the developer behind this made The Shore, which was a pretty impressive short little game we played a while ago. It's one guy. So it looks like he's made a multiplayer Shore. He's a recent Danche. This doesn't look nearly as interesting as The Shore. So what is this? Is this like a Dead by Daylight kind of game? Thanks to 5 gift subs, Catman. Probably a forest clone. I guess, maybe. Doesn't look like there's any building, though. That's a shame. I really think he had something special with the shore. Multiplayer Lovecraftian horror game. Thanks to Risa Brock. Thanks to resub. Satoru. Oh, Gojo. Thanks to resub Exabyte. Should you get Dead Island 2 or Resident Evil 4? Oh, I think Resident Evil 4 for sure over Dead Island 2. It's also a longer game than Dead Island, than Dead Island 2. So you get more value out of it if you're just looking for like time played. Are you happy Sailing got voted? Not really. I think it sounds lame, but I'll take any new skill in RuneScape. I just hope it's not a complete waste of time. Would you ever leave Twitch? Like permanently? No, but like I said, once my contract's out, I'm going to stream on multiple platforms. Try them all out. Thanks to resub. Megtoria. Are you a big boat guy, Aaron? I didn't know that. Nice. Thanks to resub Chew. And resub Deli. Can't wait to see you in TikTok live. Oh, that'd be fucking big. That would be huge. Thanks to resub Squishy. The Prime Suyan. It's crazy how huge Moist Reacts just made a video about you reacting to the Crossbow incident. Yeah, so they're farms. I've done the best I can to stop that kind of shit from happening, but they're all like automated. And there's not a whole lot I can do there. I mean, well, I'll keep trying though. You'll notice they do that for a ton of streamers. It's all an automated farm that does it. And they copyright strike each other too, because they battle with one another. Is Moist Charlie Clips your channel? Yeah, that's the only other one. That one's mine. Aaron crushes it on there. Is the issue that they upload clips before you do? Well, no, the issue is that they also copyright strike all, like, a bunch of other people as well. And that it's just an automated fucking farm. Yeah. I already talked about the fight. I know Tank won. I saw the liver shot. Thanks to resub Doge. Thanks to resub Grape. Lost money on the fight. Sorry to hear that, brother. Rough. Thanks to Prime M. Apparently Drake bet 1 million on the fight. That means nothing to him. Yeah, it's not surprising. Thanks to Sabash. Drake bet 1 mil on Tank to win. Yeah, not surprising. He bets 1 million on fucking anything. That is like actual chump change to him. Bro got a problem. Yeah, it's called too much money. And overstimulation of dopamine, so now I guess he only gets dopamine through, like, betting. Thanks to resub Nile. And the resub Wiggle. What's the most you would ever bet? I only do like really small bets with friends, and it's usually just like goofy shit. I would never bet like real money on anything. Mr. Beast 100K. Oh, true. Jimmy did peer pressure me into doing that fucking huge poker wager, but I won, and I've never played poker since. Actually, I was like, yeah, that's good enough for me. I'm not winning again like that. But at least that one wasn't up to chance. With poker, at least there's skill there. I outplayed Jimmy multiple times there. So that one wasn't entirely in fate's hands. You played against Miz and won too. Wasn't that before Mr. Beast though? I think I finished with Mr. Beast. Didn't I? Or was Miz after? That was after? Oh, okay. Well, after that one, that was the last one then. Thanks to resub Baka. Yeah, I saw that, Milan. Did you see Legal Eagle was accused of plagiarism by another YouTuber called Illuminati? One of her points was that he plagiarized her editing style. I caught the cliff notes, but I didn't look into it. I thought that whole claim was absolutely outrageous. Here, I'll look it up now, though. Where can I find, like, the full situation? Oh, it looks like they did they delete their whole account? Oh, yeah, no, it's all deleted now. From what I saw, basically, a YouTuber accused Legal Eagle of plagiarizing because the editing style was similar. Which is an absolutely wild claim to make when it's just generic video editing. It's not like there was anything unique. It's not like they were both using the same editors that are copying each other's exact style or anything. It's just very generic editing. These are some Hyena in the Prime Space and Streamsy. There's a Big Deal and Vortitz. Fighting against a lawyer like Legal Eagle is a recipe for disaster. Well, the thing is, Legal Eagle I don't even think needed to defend himself. I don't think they had to come out and say anything at all. The community ate Illuminati alive for the claim because it was so outrageous. And she was caught plagiarizing from another documentary. I don't know about all that. Like I said, I only caught the cliff notes. One of her complaints was about them using same editors. Well, like the exact same team. Illuminati and Legal Eagle had the same editors. I find that hard to believe. I feel like a crew like Legal Eagle probably wouldn't use the same team that was being used by Illuminati. But maybe. Either way, though, it doesn't really change the core complaint of the editing being similar, thus it's plagiarism. When it's just generic editing. Thanks the bits, Rocky. That wasn't an Amber Alert, Rocky. That was a test alert thing. Forgot what it was called. Thanks resub, Exalis. At 4:45 in the fucking morning. Yeah, that was kind of wild. That was kind of wild. No, that's what I was just talking about, Rocky. It wasn't an Amber Alert. She should have patented her editing style to have a chance at winning. I mean, I gotta be honest with you. I've seen a bit of her content, like I'm familiar. There was nothing about the editing where I was like, holy shit. This is changing the game. Like, it's not something where I'd watch it and immediately recognize it if I saw it other places. It's just really standard YouTube editing. So it was just a weird claim to make against Legal Eagle for stealing it. Copying it, rather. Fade transitions? No, I don't know about that. Man, they've really upped the amount of content they're putting out, though. I remember, I haven't checked in a while, but I remember it used to be like 1 or 2 videos a month at most. Damn, they're going hard. Damn. The things she claimed were stolen were a torn sheet of paper and a highlighter on paper. All the tweets are deleted. I don't know if that claim is true or not, if that's what she was saying. I just saw that she was saying that he plagiarized her editing style. Thanks a bit, Soya. Did you cover the Cleopatra doc stuff? I only caught a little of that. I don't exactly know what's going on, but there's like a big petition to get it banned or something, right? Cancel Netflix's Queen Cleopatra. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on with this. Oh, it's also not a big. Maybe the headlines made this seem more popular than it was because the signatures are 6,069. It's not exactly a huge movement right now, but I saw these in the headlines for like a day. Thanks, Resub Leon. And learn in Minecraft. Has to do with her race. The country of Egypt is suing Netflix over it. What? Really? An Egyptian lawyer filed a legal complaint against the streaming service, accusing the company of trying to erase the Egyptian identity. Doesn't sound like all of Egypt, it sounds like a lawyer in Egypt. Launched the legal complaint with the country's public prosecutor, calling for Netflix to be shut down in Egypt and for the show's creators to be penalized. Holy fuck. Wow. Holy fuck. I don't know why that just doubled. Damn, they're coming at him. Most of what Netflix platform displays does not conform to Islamic or societal values and principles, especially the Egyptian ones. Oh, Jada Smith is producer? Oh, woo. Huge. An Egyptology expert. Damn. Jada Smith versus Egypt. Yeah. Christ. Thanks for resub erect and PC. Is that right, Red? Okay, maybe. Alright. I'll take your word for it then. I don't know if you're aware, but there's a lot of bots that do that, so I assumed yours was one of those. You don't need to panic or anything, man. I don't know if that's a meme or not, but I'll take you at your word. No, I'm not gonna moist meter Mandalorian season 3. Thanks, resub musty. You gonna moist meter Bo's Afraid? Probably not. I haven't seen it yet. It's already been out for a little while. Didn't it come out yesterday? Bo's Afraid? No, it didn't come out last week? Oh, no, actually, it came out this week, didn't it? Oh, maybe I will. Oh, the early the early screenings were last week. Gotcha. Thanks, Resub Saucer. Playing anything? Finished that island earlier. Probably won't start anything new tonight. We got Jedi Survivor in a few days. So we'll see. Probably not tonight, though, to answer your question. Thanks, Resub Muffin and Frost. Yeah, maybe X Defiant tomorrow since they extended the beta. What do you think of the Barbie movie? Maybe it'll be fun, bad? I don't know. Not like I have any strong opinions on Barbie. I think the resub vegetable. Will you watch Barbie or... Yeah, I'll probably watch Barbie before Oppenheimer, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Dead Island 2 Moist Meter will be up tomorrow. I'm not going to spoil the surprise of what I gave it. But if you watch the stream, you know I wasn't a huge fan. It wasn't amazing. It wasn't very good. Thanks a Prime Pizza Roll. That ending was so fucking terrible too. I still can't get over how bad the ending was. Is that right, T-Chan? I don't know if I believe you. Was it better than Dying Light 2? No. And Dying Light 2 wasn't that great either, but Dying Light 2 is better. Yeah, we already looked at the pizza guy. Or the pizza guy that stopped the police chase. Yeah, we saw this when it happened.
He beached onto the side of this person's lawn, almost took out a couple cars.
Three stops Tyler Morrell was making today
Already
while
seen
working for Coco's Pizza Aspen.
Guy's a hero.
He just so happened to find himself in the middle of a high-speed chase. According to Brookhaven Police,
Big,
just after
quick
3:30
action,
PM, officers
swift,
were in pursuit of a stolen
strong
car from
shins.
Upper Darby. The stolen car crashes
Everything you
on
could want.
Preston Street in Middletown Township. The suspects get out, and that's when Tyler steps in.
I started walking towards the road, and I was like, I can't do anything with my hands because I'm holding the pizza, so I just stuck my leg out.
Police say because of Tyler and his quick feet, they were
Damn,
able to make
not
the
even a
arrest.
He
bruise.
gave us the help we needed.
What a
which,
fucking man.
You know, by tripping him, gave us the time to be able to catch up to the gentleman.
Those puppies are made out of
Pretty
steel.
sick of seeing like crime like that go on, especially a half a mile down the road. So I was just ready to step up and
Take
if I needed a
out
hand,
cold
I would
beer
use
to
a
go.
or a foot, whatever.
Police were able to arrest both
Okay.
suspects, including the one that took a tumble.
1 second he was in the air, the next second he was just on the ground.
After all of this, the pizza was delivered safely.
In this case, this guy, I mean, ultimately he
best
saved the
teacher.
day, and from what I hear, the pizza was saved as well.
10 out of 10 delivery.
I don't know if that's real or not, but I can look it up later.
Now, Tyler is being hailed as a hero.
Not even drop the pizza. Well, you know, not to split hairs because the guy did save the day, but he had ample opportunity to just set the pizza down at the doorstep and then go take care of business. Like, he saw the thing happening and then walked out there with the pizza, putting the pizza in harm's way. I mean, this could have gone a lot worse. We could have lost the pizza. You look at the Bud Light controversy. Yeah, I've seen a decent chunk of it through Twitter. I've seen a few like wild things in response. I know one guy tried to fire up his own voice crack brewery in response, which is fucking crazy. It's like, now's my chance. This is gonna be big marketing plays. It's insane how much money they lost. Oh, yeah. I read something that they lost, like, actual billions, right? Yeah, that shit was crazy. I've said this a million times, and I'll say it a million more. Any corporation doing any kind of, like, statements on anything, it always feels disingenuous no matter what. I don't know why corporations keep doing it for anything. Even the most agreeable shit sounds so phony and fake from corps. It's all just pandering. It's all just fucking pandering. They don't believe anything that they're actually, like, supposedly standing for anyway. Pepsi ad with Jinner. The Pepsi ad's a fucking classic, yeah. What ad? You don't remember the Pepsi Kylie Jenner ad? Yeah, you fucking do. The one where she stops civil unrest and political discourse through a Pepsi can? You know it. Or Kendall Jenner. Sorry, not Kylie. Kendall. There's a video of some dude destroying beer in a Walmart thinking it was Bud Light, but it was Bush. I saw that on Twitter. Yeah. That guy. Yeah, he went a little ballistic. He couldn't even get the beer right that he was mad at. Yeah, I did see that. Show us? Let me see if I can find it. It was yesterday, right? It was 4 days ago. Wow, time is flying. Enraged Walmart shopper destroys wrong beer amid the Bud Light controversy and promptly gets arrested. Here.
Bruh.
Well, now he's throwing it at the cameraman. Hey, come on now.
What the fuck? Oh, that's why he's destroying. Why destroys the Bush Light, dude?
Bush owns Bud Light.
Why?
Yeah, Anheuser-Busch owns like half the fucking piss water beers. Yeah, of course. But the whole thing was about Bud Light, so that most of them were destroying Bud Light.
Woo! Good job.
But he was on it. He was feeling it. I think it's Prime Doom. You see the guy that threw a tantrum and burned all his Jack Daniels? That one hurt me to watch, and I'm 4 years sober. Dude got so upset, he's like, I'm going into my stash. And he comes out with these beautiful bottles of Jack. And he just lights it on fire, man. I was like, shit, those are like hundreds of dollars, brother. Hundreds of dollars. Not anymore. Well, yeah, not anymore, I guess. Yeah, I threw away sobriety for the beer tier list. But I was like, damn, man. That's hundreds. Do you know the Walmart chant? Of course I know the Walmart chant. Do you know the backstory on why Bush beer even exists? No, is there like crazy lore to it? I can't say I'm familiar with it. I remember, actually this is quite a throwback and topical. I remember, I think it was about 8 years ago now, I made a video called How Bud Light is Made. And it was all a video about urination and like how the penis produces urine. And I made like a how it's made video using that as well as Bud Light factory footage, and they took it down. This was like 8 years ago. Or not how the penis produces urine, I guess. Rather how urine is produced. Post it again. It's still up. I fought for that video. No, it's back up. Well, actually, no. I think I took it down a few years back because it kept getting like triggered in the system. But I know the re-uploads are still out there. Plus, the Pornhub copy's still live. No, it's still there. It's not gone. What's it called? How Bud Light is Made. Thanks to the resub milk and coffee. Oh, you shit on Bud Light so much? I've never been a Bud Light fan. It's just a very weak beer. I gave it a C tier in the tier list because it's not the worst when it comes to average piss beer, but it's not great. Miller Lite's worse. For example, Natty Light's worse. But it doesn't mean that I like Bud. Never did. Is the resub Poke? Found a new horror shit game called Lonely Valley Case. I've played so many shitty horror games. Unless that one's unique, I probably won't bother. They're all the same. Thanks to resub Kangaroo. You need to check out the Souls-like Strayed Lights. Don't think I've seen it.
Hey everyone, I'm Alex, Creative Director at Embers.
Hey Alex.
Today I want to present to you a first glimpse of Strayed Lights gameplay. An atmospheric action-adventure game with fast-paced, rewarding combat, scored by Austin Wintory. Your quest will take you across a dark dreamlike world with strange creatures,
Very
eerie
cute style,
landscapes, and mysterious ruins to explore. You play as a tiny light seeking balance within and without. On your journey, you'll confront your inner demons that will try to hinder your progress. Parry their attacks, shift between blue and orange in sync with your opponent, parry at the right time, in the right color, and you'll absorb their energy.
Nice.
But some attacks use corrupted energy and need to be dodged. Bide your time, then attack to steal more energy.
I mean, it's a cute looking game.
Once
Seems
you've
pretty
trained
simple.
enough, unleash your finisher. We've designed Stray Lights to allow everyone to experience the flow of a fluid combat system. We've taken great care to keep it accessible, but still challenging and dynamic, with plenty to discover.
This is gonna be on Nintendo Switch? I don't know, man. It's the first I've seen the game.
By
Looks like it
fighting
could
and
be.
collecting orbs, you'll be able to unlock a variety of skills and abilities to empower you on your journey.
Thanks to resub Seth. The enemies look too alike. Yeah, the enemies look identical. They're all just rocks and crystals here.
This will help you for the toughest challenges of Strayed Lights. Huge creatures overwhelmed and deformed by their emotions.
There's something.
You'll need to stay focused to overcome these gigantic entities.
It seems cute. I don't know if I'll play it though. It's very hard to do a lower budget Souls-like game well. It's just tough. Though I don't know if it's even trying to be Souls-like. That's just what one guy in chat said. Doesn't seem super Souls-like. Just having a parry mechanic doesn't necessarily mean Souls-like. You said that about Disney Speedstorm and then you streamed it? Yeah, it was trash too. Like the prime power. Beer tier list spoils itself at 2:30. Editor showed all placements moving at super speed. Oh, I didn't even notice. That's alright. Thanks, Risa Beat Meat. Thanks, a tier 1 meow. Narisa Bonsai. Yep, I even moist metered Evil Dead Rise. It was good. Did you see the video of the bus driver who slammed on the brakes in a bus full of kids and he tried to teach the kids a lesson? I did see that. So he's getting charged with 30 counts of child abuse or something, right? Let me see. I'm gonna double check. I think it would, yeah, 30 counts of child abuse.
Hey, and one more.
Yeah. In a nutshell, though, the bus driver's yelling at the kids. He's like, hey, you young sprouts, you better stop. It's dangerous not to be sitting down in your seat. And then to prove that it's dangerous, he fucking slams the brakes and sends them flying. Well, not flying, that's exaggerating. But, he tumbles them. He puts the L in lesson. Yeah, it was a fucking stupid idea. Yeah. I think it's bullshit he's getting charged for that. I think 30 counts of child abuse is kind of wild. I don't know about that. Maybe just like a general blanket of child endangerment somehow would probably suffice. Because I don't think he was out there actually trying to kill any of the kids. Just watched it, seems tame. Well, like I said, none of the kids like go flying or like get injured or anything that I know of, but it's still like a dangerous thing that he did. It's a stupid thing he did. But again, I think 30 counts of child abuse is pretty excessive. I think a child endangerment charge encompassing the whole situation probably would have sufficed. I used to have a bus driver that stopped at gas stations. Is that, I don't know, is that weird or something? I don't know. You'd feel different if it was your kid and that's how you need to treat it? I mean, yeah, I might feel differently if it was my kid, especially if the kid, like, you know, hit his head on the seat or something, which I imagine some of the kids might have since they were all kind of, like, rambunctious and standing around. So, yeah, I think there's a chance one of them might have, like, hit their head. For sure. You're right, I probably would feel differently about it. But if you watch the video, he's not exactly going like 80, you know, we're not talking about speed here. And it doesn't seem like his intention was to actually hurt any of the kids. I think it was more supposed to just be like here's a lesson you need to learn and learn it the tough way, like a man way. which is fucking stupid because they're little kids. It's fucking dumb. It's a stupid idea. But I don't think his intention was to actually hurt any of them. Or to, like, scar or traumatize them. There's a video. Yeah. The security camera. It's got it all. What is this article? Or lack thereof. I guess it's just the video. Thanks for resub, no such. Oh, that's rough, sir. Thanks for resub cookies. I did not see that one, no such. Jesus. School buses should have seatbelts. Do they not? Mine did. What? They absolutely have seatbelts. What the fuck are you talking about? They absolutely do. No? Mine had these little dinky, I guess maybe old buses? I don't know. I remember mine had these little dinky one leather string that goes across and buckles to your left. 100%. No, it seems like chat's kind of divided, but most are saying not mine and no. That's so wild. Here, let me see if I can find it. I didn't ride the bus often, but when we used to go to basketball games, we had to take a bus there, and they had little seat belts. So according to this article, they're not required, though some buses do offer seat belts. Wait. No, hold on. Look at this. Seatbelts are required on all school buses in Florida after a law passed in December 31st of 2000. Each school bus that is purchased new after December 31st of 2000 and uses to transport students from grades pre-K through 12 must be equipped with seatbelts or any other restraint system approved by federal government. So maybe it's just a Florida thing. I feel like Florida would have been like one of the last states that gave a fuck about safety in a bus. Well, there you go. Thanks a resub. Dark Finkel. Mine had a metal bar right in front of your face, and that's about it. Oh, that sounds very safe. Nice. That way it could just knock you out, concuss you, so you wouldn't feel the pain of like broken bones or something in an accident. Huge. Thanks to the resub drunk. Thanks to tier 1. Cassis. Will you break sobriety to hang out with Post Malone? Sure. I mean, I just broke it for a fucking tier list. Like I said, it was never something sacred to me or anything. It was just, I stopped drinking because I didn't need to. Was focusing more on, like, general health stuff and didn't need alcohol on weekends or anything. So sure. If Posty wants to get a couple brewskis, I'm down. As long as it's not Miller or Natty Light, but he doesn't strike me as a Miller or Natty Light guy. But I know he is a Bud Light guy, which is wild. The fucking BL smoothie. He's a tier 1 hazy. Hey, Act. No, you're good, man. Thanks to the gift sub Rosie and Alter and the Prime Techno. How tall would you be if you... What a weird question. I have no idea. Probably the same height. It's not like everything's just cash. Alcohol awful for you, ages and kills you like heroin. I mean, I don't think you're gonna hear many people arguing that alcohol's good for you. Alcohol is nothing compared to heroin. I hate to tell it to that guy. I couldn't tell you. Thanks to the Prime Exotic. A drug tier list? That'd be wild. Imagine tier listing every drug ever. That'd be the fucking nuttiest tier list. There's a YouTuber that does, I think he's a science YouTuber. Doesn't he test drugs on himself? Goblin did it. Goblin did it. Is that his name? Oh yeah, My Drug Tier List 2022. Yeah, you're right. Is this the channel I'm thinking of? Or is this just a guy who's done a lot of drugs and is now tier listing them? Because I vaguely recall a channel that would get into the science behind how the drugs are made, how they work in your body, and then he'd do it at the end of the episode. Goblin's just done a lot of drugs. Okay, then that's not the guy I'm thinking of. Psyched substances. That might be it. Yeah, it's psych substance. Thanks to Bits Adonis. Danish channel did drugs on YouTube as well. Thanks for some Cadillac. And no, it's been a long time, Cadillac. Thanks to Resub Adwad. What YouTuber would you be surprised to find out doing drugs? Well, it depends. Like, do you mean like hard shit? I'm not sure. I feel like all of them, like, I feel like all of them would be surprising. At least of the ones that I know. None of them strike me as anyone that would even fucking smoke weed. But then again, I don't really talk to a lot of YouTubers or anything, to be fair. Thanks to the resub comment. Thanks to the bits, kid. Psych substance was the name of it, kid. What do you think about decaying morals because of lack of proper role models? Going from drug tier list to like an actual question. Lack of proper role models. I don't think that's necessarily the case. I think there is an overabundance of people that everyone props up as a role model for no fucking reason. I don't think it's a decaying set of morals because of lack of proper role models. People are just perpetually online, and they'll latch onto someone who they like and put them up as a role model. No matter what. There's gonna be... I've always said this, I don't think anyone that you don't know should be a role model. I just, like, you can find things about someone you don't know and be like, that's admirable, that's a great quality, that's a cool thing, or it's inspirational. But someone you don't know should never be a role model because you literally don't fucking know them. Thanks a resub, Nade. Who's your role model? I've never really had a role model. There are people, again, there's been people I've like looked at and I'm like, damn, that's amazing. They're doing amazing stuff. Damn, that's inspiring. But I've never really had like a role model, like a celebrity role model or anything like that. Your dad? Oh, well, my dad and my mom are great, yeah. I guess that'd be role models. When I think of the word role model, though, I guess now it's just been so bastardized that when I think of it, I immediately picture, like, people worshipping a celebrity. But yeah. My mom and dad are amazing. Anime role models. Yeah. Thanks, Arisib Chocobar. See, those are good role models. Anime characters. Thanks for the gift sub, Deceiver. You see... Did you see Jamie Thomas as a teen? What? No, I don't know who that is. The skater? I guess, I don't know. The question was just, have I seen Jamie Thomas as a teen? Hey, thanks for the anonymous 5 gift subs. Appreciate that. Favorite soup? Probably still chicken and wild rice or broccoli cheddar. Haven't had a whole lot of soup recently. Pumpkin soup. I don't know if I've ever had a pumpkin soup. I already finished that island too. Finished it this afternoon. Soup tier list. Yeah. Eventually, at some point, we'll have a tier list for everything in the entire world. Like the most obscure and specific shit. We'll have a tier list. We'll get there at one point. Thanks to tier 1 weeaboo. I already did a condoms tier list. Well, flavored condoms taste tier list, but that counts. When's the old school RuneScape stream? When I'm closer to maxing. I still have 850k away, so when I get closer, maybe down to like the last 150k, I'll stream all of it. You're not going to like Bo is Afraid. We'll see. I don't think it looks that great from everything I've seen so far, but I'm hoping Ari Aster pulls it off and makes me a fan. We'll see. Hey Charlie, how did you manage to quit drinking? My man, this is not going to be helpful to anyone that actually has an addiction. I binge drink for social events and like bars. So when I was like, I'll just stop drinking, I just stopped drinking. So that's not going to be super helpful for people that actually have like an addiction or struggle with alcohol abuse or anything. So I'm wishing you the best with it, but I absolutely don't have any like helpful tips for what worked for me because I was just like, all right, I just won't. Yeah. There's plenty of professionals that specialize in that kind of stuff, though. 100%. It's not like you're all alone. There's plenty of, like, help you can seek out for it. Why'd you decide to quit if you didn't have a problem? I already said this earlier. I guess I'll say it again. It's just because I was like, I'm lifting a lot. I'm going to prioritize, like, good diet and, like, general health shit. So I don't need alcohol. Like, that was it. That was just actually it. There wasn't anything deeper to it. I didn't have a problem or anything. That was, like, actually all it was. Like the inhibition on protein synthesis, I was like, not worth. Like all of that, I was just like, I don't need it, so I just won't. Thanks to the Resub Inc. Exactly, I didn't have a problem, so it was very different for me than people that actually do struggle with like an alcohol addiction. Your addiction went into trading card games. Yeah, I guess maybe. I quit alcohol and picked up Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster boxes. Have you heard of Card Fight Vanguard? Yeah, I never got into it though. Flesh and Blood is the best competitive TCG on the market. Heard nothing but good things about Flesh and Blood. Just never got into it. I know they have cold foils, which are pretty cool. Thanks for the bits juiced. Was that the name of the horror game that's extremely realistic? Like Unrecord? Is it Paranormal Tales?
Teddy! Teddy! Come here, boy!
Yeah.
What has got into him? Teddy, come on now! Teddy, for fuck's sake!
Doesn't look as convincingly realistic as Unrecord, especially the scary thing. That actually looks like Photoshop because everything else is very realistic and then this is significantly brighter than everything and it's much lower resolution. But everything else is very interesting looking. Body cam is the new trend. Yeah. I like the body cam idea. I think it could lend itself really well to some unique projects. So I'm not mad at it. Thanks a tier 1 random cat. You tried Darkwood? Sounds so familiar. I might have. AAA budget body cam tech. Well, it's on the way, man. That's like the trend. You see the couple shot at for delivering groceries to the wrong house? Nah, but every single day there's like a new person getting shot at for going to like a house that wasn't the intended target, which is crazy. This shit is popping off. There was a 6-year-old that got shot. Yeah. A little girl lost her basketball into a neighbor's backyard, or I think it was the neighbor's backyard, and she went to get it and got shot. One of the bullets grazed her head, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. That 6-year-old was a real fucking threat. And then he shot at the mom and dad. Oh, I didn't remember that part. She entered the PvP enabled zone. Yeah, she should have known. Who was it? It wasn't an old man this time, right? Let me see. Pretty sure it was just like a normal middle-aged guy.
Yet another shooting tonight.
24-year-old man. Wow, that was a crazy little remix there. 24-year-old man shot the 6-year-old and her parents and another neighbor after a basketball rolled into his yard. Thanks the resub, puppy. No, what the fuck, Tichon? That just sounds sad, though. Wow, my man does not like basketball. I guess not. He got interviewed, but they're not saying what he said. I'm very curious what the reasoning was. I mean, there clearly was none, just an excuse to kill. Trespassing. Yeah, I guess maybe that'd be what he'd say, but it's a little hard to make any kind of case that a 6-year-old deserves to be shot for trying to get her basketball from your yard. And at least according to this, one of the victims said, "He looked at my husband and my daughter and told them, 'I'm going to kill you.'" A man of his word. Well, not quite. Everyone lived. He's a prime zombie and fauve. He turned himself in too, which is kind of surprising. Did he? This guy? I think you're getting wires crossed because there's been so many cases like this. According to this, the police performed a tactical search of his home and went door to door asking if neighbors had seen him. So it doesn't seem like he turned himself in. And he also previously hit his 21-year-old girlfriend with a sledgehammer in 2022. And he was out on bond at the time when he performed these shootings for the little girl in the front yard. He fled to Florida and turned himself in. That is not in this article. Maybe you're right, it's just not in the article I'm reading. That's not here. Not that that necessarily, like, absolves him. It's like, he turned himself in. He realized that shooting a 6-year-old and their parents was probably not a good thing, so it's fine. Honesty's the best policy, honestly. So, thanks. What's going on lately? So many shootings everywhere. Yeah, I don't know. People keep saying it's just increased coverage, but we've had the same level of coverage for like at least the last 10 years. And this is definitely the most I've seen. It's every day, like for pulling into the wrong driveway, knocking on the wrong door, delivering pizza to the wrong house. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's necessarily increased coverage. It just sounds like fucking lunacy. Calling someone an NPC. I'm tired of that rumor. No one got shot because they called someone an NPC. An 11-year-old got stabbed because he called someone an NPC. There was no shooting. That's how rumors start. Please, have some class. Stabbing is way more personal. Yeah, true. He was really upset about getting called an NPC. He did not like it. Fucking stabbed the 11-year-old in a Dollar General. Thanks the resub scribbles. Would an NPC wield this blade so efficiently? Yes, checkmate. Take that. An NPC could never do this. First ever AI album made by plugging AI on YouTube. It's definitely not the first AI album, brother. Even just recently, there's been a lot of those popping up now as access to AI has been increasing. Man said check make. Oh, did I say make? Whoops. Thanks the resub bear. Did you get 25th anniversary Yu-Gi-Oh boxes? Nah. I just buy singles now. I don't buy boxes. Thanks to the gift sub chocolate. It's election season hysteria coupled with media turning every story into an issue and making regular people crazy and crazy people crazier. Maybe. I don't know. You could be right. What are your thoughts on the AI Snapchat bot? I don't use Snapchat, so I don't really know what the bot is. Thanks for the gift sub. Mig in the resub part-time. In the resub coffee. I don't think he was saying that it's not an issue. I think he was just talking about the media putting everything out there to try and farm issues. At least that's how I interpreted it. I think that's what he was trying to say. When is Moist Apex next match? I'm not sure, but we're qualified for LAN now. We're in the major. We clinched first place in APAC South. Thanks to Prime Sosa. Thanks to resub Sinso. And the Prime Jamel. How do you think you'll fare against NA teams this time around? We got 6th at the last major. We were on match point. So we did well, and I think we'll do even better this time around. I believe in the squad. They've got it in them to win majors. They really do. Our team is super fucking good. Yeah, we already talked about LeBron getting sack tapped. Alright, I'm going to bed though. I'm getting tired. Alright, tomorrow we'll try X Defiant before beta closes. Thanks for tuning in. New subs, welcome aboard. Sub means a lot. Thanks for subbing. Enjoy the emotes. I'll see you tomorrow. Sleep well, everyone. Have a great night.